ロサンゼルスドジャースは日本時間9月19日、クレイトン・カーショウ投手が今季限りで現役を引退すると発表しました。ドジャース一筋18年、これまでに通算222勝を挙げ、今年7月には史上20人目となる通算3000奪三振を達成したカーショウ投手。この日、チームメイトが見守る中、涙を見せながら引退会見を行いました。ここからはその様子を字幕付きでご紹介します。
Clayton making it official, does it make it more real or more surreal that these are the final days of his playing career?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know he's saying it, and I know it's kind of a reality, but I still don't know that I believe it. Just for as long as I've been here, it's been 22, and it's a weird day. Like I said, it's kind of a strange day, but at the end of the day, it's one of the best careers that we've ever seen, and it's for me personally, having gotten to play behind him for 8-9 years now, it's truly a blessing to be able to witness that.
How did you find out?
Some of us kind of knew for a little bit, but he sent a text to everyone this morning, just wanted to get ahead of it before the media found out, and so most of the guys found out this morning.
What's it been like being his teammate for 8-9 years?
When it comes to him, the story I've always told is that he's always set the example. Everyone's always known for the last 10 years he's going to be a Hall of Famer, yet there's no one in this clubhouse that's ever worked harder than he has. There's no one in this clubhouse that's had more fun than he has. And to me, he's just always been the guy that sets the example. If he shows up, he gets his work in. He's going to work as hard as he possibly can. He's going to leave it all out there, and then when that's over, he's going to have some fun. He's going to joke around. He's going to keep guys live. He's also going to keep guys focused on the game. And when you're talking about a guy like Clayton Kershaw setting that example, it's hard not to follow that.
What was that text chain like after he announced that to everybody? I assume that was for the whole team?
Yeah, that's for us.
Is there some sort of rallying cry to try to win it again for Kershaw? Is that kind of like an inspirational point?
I don't think we needed any more inspiration, but it'd be really nice to get him another one on his way out, and he's been a huge piece for us this year, and it's something we all knew that he was capable of doing, and for him to go out there and do what he's done this year, it's been pretty incredible. I don't think there's anyone talking about this decision. I think he's been wrestling with it for a couple of years, and his family's growing again, and so I think he's at peace with his decision.
It's incredible. Even in his 18th year, we've counted on him every 5th or 6th day in this season alone. So he's just, he's not a Dodger legend. He's a baseball legend forever, and the greatest pitcher of our generation. It feels like we've been every offseason the last couple of years. I've asked, like, what are you thinking? What's the mindset? He goes, I don't know. I got to talk to Ellen. But I think you could sense that he just wanted to go out on his own terms, and having the toe surgery, the knee surgery, everything he had that he dealt with last year, I think he wanted to make sure he came back and gave it one more run, and now he gets to retire on his own terms. It's hard to, I don't think it's settled in. I think when I go into that press conference room and listen to him talk today at 5:30, I think it's really going to hit home. And then tomorrow night, what a special night it's going to be. Rightfully so, he deserves every single thing he gets. But I'm looking forward to tomorrow, but it's going to be sad. It's going to be weird next year when you don't see number 22 walking around, but I know he'll be around.
Is there a little bit of a, winning for Clayton kind of energy
I don't even think Clayton would want that, that's just not who he is. I'm thoroughly surprised he actually announced it. If we need a little extra motivation, I guess we could use Clayton as some extra motivation, but I think we just want to win it again. But now that it's first ballot Hall of Famers last year and he announced it, let's try and do it for him.
Clayton Kershaw. Obviously, he's a near unanimous first ballot Hall of Famer, but he's had a rough time in October. I happened to call the first game in 2023 with Arizona with Ron Darling. He gets one guy out in the first inning, and even that ball was hit sharply, a ground ball to shortstop. They're just pounding him. Then they take the shot of him after you take him out of the game, reluctantly, and he's just sitting there. And just the abject look of dejection and the sense of failure. Talk about one picture being worth 1,000 words. Now, you're trying to win a game, and you got a whole team to worry about. But this is a Hall of Famer. How have you managed that relationship?
It's I think we've got a really good relationship. We've been together for 10 years. He's a tough nut in every way.
You had him when he was great at the start.
I had him when he was great.
He wins the battle. Kershaw gets another K.
Then I've had him as he's gone through, injuries and age, and now he's a father of 4, and so I've seen that kind of growth. We've certainly had our disagreements. I think there's a mutual love and respect. It's not easy, I think, in the sense of, for me, managing a player that I have such respect for, because I try to respect, what he's done for the game, who he is as a pitcher, as a person. You try to protect. I mean, no player's ever going to want to say that they need to be protected, but I do feel, mindful and try to protect him at times.
Mm-hmm.
I want him to always, come out of games feeling good, but I want to show my confidence in him and to see certain Octobers where it hasn't ended well. And I've seen that look after he gives up a big hit, a homer, or comes out of a game, and it just breaks my heart because this guy loves the game. No one does it, more right than him. And so in those big moments, and I'm just happy that we got 2020. He got to hoist that World Series championship trophy. That's something that was a void.
I'm so happy for you, man.
So he's got 2 championships under his belt. So I think he just wants one more crack at the postseason.
Thanks, Dan. This is weird. I have a lot of thank yous to get through, and I can't have time today to do it justice for all the people that have helped me along the way and got me to this point. So today I'm just gonna keep it short and sweet, and then be able to really tell people just how grateful I am for everybody that's in this organization, that's in this room, that's been here later on. But I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna retire. We've talked about it a lot. Ellen and I have talked about it a lot. Kiddo's talked about it a lot, and I'm at peace with it. I think it's the right time, and it's been such a fun year. I've had such a blast with this group. I've had such a blast with all you guys. So I can't think of a better season to go out. And we still have a lot to accomplish, obviously, this month. And the last thing I want to do is be a distraction to anybody for accomplishing our ultimate goal, to win in the last game of the season. So we're going to get through this today, and then we're going to go win the rest of the games and be good. But just a few thank yous. Mark and Todd and ownership, thank you guys so much for everything that you've done for me. And Andrew, Gomer, Slate's front office, Stan, Lon, everybody, thank you guys. You've done so much for me and my family. And then I don't know where Doc is, but Doc and thanks, Doc. And the whole coaching staff, thank you guys. I know I'm a pain sometimes, so thank you for putting up with me. And then Thomas and Possum, whole training staff, you guys are the best. So thank you for helping me get this carcass out on the field every 5th day. Appreciate it. And then, Trav, Yav, strength guys. There's a whole article about my bowl now, so thank you guys for helping me with that. Ale, clubhouse guys, you guys are unbelievable. Everything you do for this team, y'all are the glue for real. So thank you guys. Dang it, Ellen. That's not what I wanted to do. The hardest one is the teammates. So I'm not even going to look you guys in the eye. Just you guys sitting in this room, you mean so much to me. We have so much fun. I'm going to miss it. I'm going to miss, working out day one in the weight room, listening to crazy music with you guys, shirtless Sundays. I'm going to miss all of that. I'm going to miss the flights. I'm going to miss everything about them. Freddie, you know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna miss all those. You know, the game in and of itself, I'm gonna miss a lot, but you know, I'll be okay without that. I think the hard part is the feeling after a win, celebrating with you guys. That's pretty special. All right, I'm done with that. To the friends and family that aren't here that have supported me, thank you guys so much. Everybody back in Dallas, you guys were with me from square one, so thank you guys. It's y'all saw me when I was, you know, 14 to where I am now, so you've seen every part of me. So thank you guys for putting up with me for that long. All right, Ellen, you 4 muskrats, 4.5 muskrats. Ellen sent me this thing today, and I'm going to read it because I get to do whatever I want. You guys are here, so deal with it. And it won't take long. I'm almost done, I promise. But she was just kind of, Ellen's way to process things is to kind of read through things, and this was from her vantage point. She calls it her, what do you call it, your perch up on top, and this is what she said. This is how she views our last 18 years here. For my perch, I have been uncomfortably pregnant, nurse newborns, rock them to sleep to the roar of the 7th inning stretch. To get their last nap in, feed them baby food pouches, teething crackers, changing blowout diapers, been frazzled with toddlers, tantrums and meltdowns, chased them through the concourses, a Mary Poppins bag full of tricks and games to keep them occupied, and ironically teaching them the ins and outs of baseball. Explaining all the numbers on the scoreboard and the concession line, the ballpark food. She's been there. She's cried over some really hard losses and some really incredible milestones. And she's watched our kids fall in love with the game, with the players, and watching me pitch. Singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game," chasing beach balls, ducking from fly balls, spilling food and popcorn all over the fans below them. And she's done it thousands of times, thousands of bathroom runs, all in the stadium. And the workers and ushers are their best friends now. So I just thought that was an amazing way to sum up her life from the stands and just what she's seen through it all. So thanks, babe. It's amazing. That's it. My favorite thing, my last thing is my favorite Bible verse. It's whatever you do, work at it with all your heart as you're working for the Lord, not for men. It's Colossians. And that's what I've tried to do. Just work at it. Just work at it and love it. And so I'm really not sad. I'm really at peace with this. It's just emotional, and I've tried to hold it together. I told our guys not to make it weird today. So, because I was going to get weird if you make it weird, and here I am making it weird. So that's all I have. And just thank you, everybody here that's covered me over the years. I know I'm not the most fun at times, so just thank you for putting up with me, and that's all I have. Thank you guys so much for being here. Do I get to go, or no? Okay, all right.
Well, just like this, I mean, you shared how you've been so thoughtful with this decision, but why now?
Yeah, you know, I think just with this last home start coming up, I just felt it was the right time. Honestly, Ellen had a lot to do with it. She kind of talked to me, and it just felt like everything had come together. And you know, obviously we have another month to play, and you know, we have a lot of great pitchers, so everybody's role is kind of up in the air at this point. So I just didn't want this opportunity to pass by, and it just kind of felt like the right thing to do.
When did you finalize your decision?
We had talked about it basically all year. You know, Ellen and I just kind of going back and forth, and usually we wait to the off season to kind of make a final call, but I think almost going into this season, we kind of knew that this was going to be it. So didn't want to say anything in case I changed my mind. But over the course of the season, just how grateful I am to have been healthy and be out on the mound and be able to pitch. And I think it just made it obvious that this was a good sending off point. And it is. I've had the best time this year. It's been a blast.
How much did it matter to you to kind of go out on your own terms and in a season where you've pitched like this?
You know, not a lot of people get this opportunity, so I'm just super grateful for it. And so, yeah, own terms is a weird thing to say, but not hurt is nice, you know. So being able to pitch and not pitch terribly and being able to be around has been super special.
What are you most proud of?
I don't know. Hold on, I think I can answer that. Just give me a minute. I think we all play this game for the respect of our teammates, and so having these guys here is pretty special. I'm proud of that.
What about playing your entire career in Dodger blue?
Yeah, that's been amazing. I love being here. I wouldn't change that for anything. Yeah, my kids have grown up here. LA's, you know, we started out, you know, dating to married to four and a half kids later. So it's just been, we've all grown up here, haven't we? Yeah. So it's just been, it's been a special place.
Are you anticipating tomorrow night making your final regular season start?
I anticipate pitching good, Dave. All right. I mean, this is not, you know, this game matters, you know, for both teams. Everybody's still in it. We got to win these games. So it's good to get this out of the way today. And, you know, it'll be heightened, I'm sure, but I got a job to do. So I need to go out there and do my job. And thankfully, I'll have that to distract me for sure.
Kind of, you have been a mentor for so many pitchers. What's the most important lesson you hope they carry forward from your example?
I don't know. I just wanted to be a great teammate to everybody, young guys, old guys. You know, we're all together every day for 8 months out of the year, 10, 12 hours a day. So who you play with matters. And so I haven't had a better time than with this group this year. It's been a blast, and looking forward to a little bit longer with them.
We heard that you made this decision maybe like a month ago or so, and then in August you go 5-0 with a 1.8 ERA. And you're so close to that all-time wins record. Was there any thought like I can still do this at a high level? I'm still pitching great, that maybe you wanted to keep going?
No, I don't think so. I think I just wanted to be in the moment this season, and it's been a great year. So I think we made the right call, and you don't ever want to pitch bad. So pitching well is important, and that's how I would want to do it.
What do the people of this city mean to you?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a chance to thank the fans later, I think, but it's been a wild ride, you know, and they've been behind us every step of the way, and it hasn't been a smooth ride. You know, we've had our ups and downs for sure. So I'm super grateful to every single Dodger fan that's come through the stalls here at Dodger Stadium, and everyone that I've gotten to meet along the way. I would say it's been pretty special to have that fan base behind us for all these years. There's nothing better than having a full Dodger Stadium and getting to pitch in front of it.
Do you have a favorite moment here?
No. I think winning is always my favorite thing. So we got to win in 2020, and even though 2024 I wasn't a part of it, to get to win and be there for that was really special. And you know, I guess maybe the only individual thing is maybe throwing the no-hitter. That was very cool. I mean, I guess 3,000 strikeout was cool too. It was really special this year. That was pretty awesome. I don't know. I think I'm going to have enough kids to keep me busy for a while. So I'm excited to not miss another game and watch all the baseball, volleyball, dance, soccer. What other sports do they play? Every other sport they imaginable. Football, basketball, everything. So I'm going to do that for a while, for sure.
A couple of times that this is as much fun as you've had with a group. Why this group and why this season?
It's just a great group of guys. I mean, everybody's here today, you know, and I think that's just, that means a lot. And I think we all have each other's back. You know, it's not always going to go great for everybody all the time. And the only people that understand that are the people in the clubhouse, you know. So baseball's a hard game, and it's not easy to play. So I think to have a group of guys in it together, and kind of understanding that and being together and being able to have a ton of fun all the time is really important. And the older I've gotten, the more important it is. Like, you can't just go through your day every day, go through the motions, you know, like you just can't. It's too hard, too long to do that. So you got to have, you know, Miggy doing the mic on the bus, and you got to have Kike, and you got to have all these guys that are able to keep us having fun and energized every single day. And that's what this group is, and it's been a blast. And that's why I'm thankful we're going to have another month or so to play, and it'll be great. I'm going to let these guys go, so maybe like 2 more questions, please. Yeah.
A lot about your on-field accomplishments, but how important and how proud of you of your off-the-field accomplishments in the community with your and Ellen's Kershaw's Challenge charity?
Baseball's been an amazing platform. We've gotten to do some amazing things. Yeah, it was Ellen's vision to start Kershaw's Challenge, and then the way that baseball's kind of come alongside that's been pretty special. So, yeah, it's all just been really special.
Last one, guys.
All right, thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it.
This show's kind of dedicated to Clayton Kershaw. We're going to relive some of his best moments, some of our personal moments on Clayton Kershaw. But it is wild because his first full season in the big leagues was the first year of MLB Network. And we're starting to get to that stage, Harold, where we're riding the entire career through with these players.
It's crazy, right? And you were talking earlier about Larry Boa sitting here telling you this is the best kid. He's going to be the generational pitcher. You'll dive into that in a minute.
And he's right.
He was 100% right. But what I was going to say is, like, hearing Vin Scully calling your games. You know, when you go back and you're looking at Clayton Kershaw's Hall of Fame video and reel, it's going to be Vin Scully making calls. That's pretty cool stuff.
I commend him for an amazing career, and I think one of the hardest things to do for any player is to know when to say when. Like, when you get tired of fighting the fight. It's not the game. It's not the guys. It's what you have to put your body through once the season is over. And I think this past year, he went in this offseason, felt like he really wasn't a part of that World Series championship team last year. And I really felt like, Greg, we talked about this when he came back. He probably, at this time, did everything that he could possibly do to have one last hurrah. One last hurrah to give it everything that he has. I commend him for the decision. First ballot Hall of Famer. And you could make a case one of the top 5 lefties to ever put on a pair of cleats.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it.
Don't think this team isn't making a run for Clayton.
And Clayton's pretty much needed on this team. That's how great Clayton has been this year. The Dodgers tweeted this out. 3-time NL Cy Young Award winner, 2014 NL MVP, 11-time All-Star Clayton Kershaw. The Dodgers will announce today that he will retire as a player at the end of the 2025 season. He'll make his final Dodger Stadium regular season start on Friday. Now, believe it or not, when we found out that he was the legacy choice to be an All-Star, Commissioner Rob Manfred announced that heading into the All-Star game in Atlanta. Well, we kind of thought this could be a possibility. Let's take you back. So the last time the commissioner did this, Albert Pujols and Miguel Cabrera were in the last year of their careers. Verlander and Scherzer are first ballot Hall of Famers, just like Clayton Kershaw. Yep. But I'm sure Kershaw's probably a notch above an incredible career ERA. He just got to 3,000 career strikeouts, folks. Do they know something we don't know?
Saying he's walking away?
Is this Clayton Kershaw's swan song?
History says otherwise. It says it. It says that's happened.
I could see Clayton saying this is it.
Same.
I could.
I'm with you. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is it.
This is it.
For the 37-year-old Clayton Kershaw, 2-time World Series champ, MVP, 3 Cy Youngs, 11 All-Stars, the pitcher of a generation. And my goodness, do we enjoy watching Clayton Kershaw. It was like an emotional reaction I had to hearing the news that he was going to hang it up, because all I've ever come to know is that the best pitcher in all of baseball pitches for the Los Angeles Dodgers, and it's Clayton Kershaw. How did you react when you found out?
I wasn't shocked, because we'd already talked about that before. I thought it was fitting, kind of what Dan said earlier. I love it when a guy knows this is it. But I think Clayton struggled with this the last 2 years. And when they won the World Series, the last time when they won, he still didn't feel like, I got you there.
Right.
This is the time he's going to be a big part of
And we
that.
talked an awful lot, Dan, about him being from the state of Texas, and he was a free agent a couple of times.
Yeah.
And there was serious consideration of him ending his career, maybe with the Rangers. But the fact that he decided, you know what, I'm sticking with the Los Angeles Dodgers, brilliant move by Clayton Kershaw.
Yeah, and I think the iconic players, and he certainly is one, there's a much better connection and appreciation when they wear one jersey. And when you think of the Dodgers, you think of great starting pitching. You think of Sandy Koufax. You think of Don Drysdale, Fernando Valenzuela, and the list goes on and on. But to do it in one uniform, I think there is something special, and we need to recognize that. He had a couple of opportunities to wear another jersey, and he never did. And I commend him for a wonderful career and going out. If this is definitely it in 2025, he's come back and he's been a very productive pitcher.
I actually asked him about wearing one uniform, something that he had to really consider throughout the later stages of his career. After he got his 3,000 strikeout, he joined us on the show, and this is how that went down. Are you thankful to yourself for managing your career the way you did? Because you had opportunities in free agency to sign with other organizations. And it's the truth, you did. But you had the foresight to recognize that these moments could happen and to have them all happen with a Dodger uniform on. Have you had a moment to go, I am so glad I made this long-term decision?
I don't know if I thought about it in terms like that, but I'm super grateful to be here for as long as I have been. You know, I think however it worked out, with whatever reasons that I'm here for however many years it's been, is I'm very thankful for that. And I don't think I truly appreciated it when I was younger going through it, but, you know, now looking back to get to be here with one organization, you know, you think about like, you know, Todd Helton, Chipper Jones, Derek Jeter, these guys that did it with one uniform on, that's pretty cool. And so I don't take that for granted anymore. That's pretty special.
One of the greatest of all time.
I mean, he's the Sandy Koufax of the Dodgers. This moving forward for this generation, he will forever be known as that guy, like held up on a pedestal, like Sandy Koufax.
He broke into the big leagues in 2008. His first full season was 2009. I was a young broadcaster here at MLB Network. Wasn't even 30 years old yet. Voice sounded a lot different. Really? And I swear I don't smoke any cigarettes. I promise you I don't. Although Alex Avila got me into cigars. But anyway, as I look back at his entire career, and I'm thinking to myself, what are my favorite moments and memories of Clayton Kershaw? Honestly, getting a chance to host all the BBWAA awards, I'm the first person that gets to talk to Clayton Kershaw after he won all three of his Cy Youngs and his MVP. And so here's a look back at me interacting with Clayton when he got these prestigious awards. Watch. And joining us now via Cisco Ballpark, came out there in Los Angeles, is the 2011 National League Cy Young Award winner, Clayton Kershaw. Clayton Kershaw is your 2013 National League Cy Young Award winner. Clayton Kershaw is your 2014 National League Most Valuable Player, also Cy Young. Clayton, congratulations. Tell me what this means to you. You're an MVP now, Clayton. Wow, Clayton, we've grown up together. Holy smokes!
and you guys still look the same. I mean, gee whiz. I'll tell you what, mine is opening day. He's facing the Giants, 2013.
Oh, yeah.
All right? He is going head-to-head with Matt Cain. Remember, Matt Cain was nasty at that time. This is the Giants that were starting to really become that big, great team.
They just won the World Series.
Clayton hit this home run. He little leagued them. It was the bottom of the 8th inning that left him in the game to hit, and he hit a home run. And he won the game. 1-0.
Against the rival Giants.
Oh, it was beautiful. I still got to applaud him on that.
No doubt.
Yeah, for me, I think what put him on another level was the no-hitter.
Oh, yeah.
When you strike out 15 with no walks, so not only are you dominant, but he's always been a guy that has been around the strike zone. There was an error. Hanley Ramirez made an error. It was the lone base runner of the game, and that was the first game where, listen, he had a storied career up to that point where this was complete dominance. 15 strikeouts, no walks.
It was his MVP season, and I was doing a live look-in of it, and I said that moment on the air, I said when he turned around and put his fist in the air, someday there will be a statue of Clayton Kershaw outside Dodger Stadium. That will be the pose. And we created it. Look at that. Can we bring it in Studio 42? Can we bring the statue inside? Wow, look
there
at
it is.
Holy smokes. How beautiful is the statue?
Good stuff.
I mean, Dodgers.
That is. If I was him and I wanted a statue, that is what it should.
It's got to be this.
That was great. That was
right, Dan. I mean, this is unbelievable.
You know what else is so cool about that no-hitter? It was a name guy. You know, we see guys throw no-hitters along the way, and it's kind of like, who is he? But when Clayton Kershaw threw a no-hitter, it was like, wow.
I mean, when you think of the storied franchises in baseball, you think of the Dodgers, you think of the Yankees, and he's going to go down as one of the great Dodger pitchers and players of all time. When somebody mentions the name Kershaw, you automatically think Dodgers. When you think Dodgers, great pitchers, you think Koufax, you think Kershaw. And this is deserved for him to go out on top.
And you know what? I got to give Dodger, Stan Kasten, Mark Walter, the front office, and ownership, they were never going to let him go anywhere. They weren't going to let him go anywhere. He had to battle through injuries. He had to battle through everything else. They paid him the money. He needed to stay there. You're a Dodger. And that's what they do, better than anybody.
And by the way, he thanked them by performing at a high level this year.
Yes.
He's been outstanding. Clayton Kershaw pitching for the Los Angeles Dodgers and announcing today that 2025 will be his final season.
いかがでしたでしょうか。このチャンネルでは日本人メジャーリーガーなどを中心に野球情報をお届けしています。この動画が良かったら高評価、チャンネル登録をよろしくお願いいたします。今回も最後までご覧いただきありがとうございました。それではまた次の動画でお会いしましょう。